Who put acid in my beer?
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So this is going to be, I can just tell you right now, this is going to be a ship show. But it's going to be a great one because I'm super hella excited. We have 2 returning guests. We've got Ari and we got
Matthew Spradlin.
So quiet. Why are you suddenly quiet?
I don't know.
What's happened? Like I just adjusted your microphone.
You did? Matthew Spradlin.
You don't have to give your full name unless you want to.
Wow. Sure.
Because I don't know if you want to be affiliated with me after this. I'm just saying. And then
I'm Glenn, Kings of Confetti.
Chad Littlepage, Kings of Confetti. What's up?
woohoo. Okay, so I'm super hella stoked for this, you guys, because they are actually real, like, producers, music makers, industry veterans, not old. Because we're all the same age, I'm like, oh wait, I don't want to say old. So
Matthew's 24.
okay, so this is super hella exciting for me because you guys are gonna be my first release for this whole thing because you guys have a gig coming up. So talk to me about your career real quick before we get started, because I really want to support and promote you guys. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Once you start, Glenn, then I'll kind of give my like segue and then how we connected there.
All right. So myself, I used to do a duo with another artist, and we played festivals such as like Nocturnal, Night Nation. We did that for 4 years. Probably the biggest show I ever played was in Oklahoma. We played around 100,000 people with Porter Robinson, Dirty Phonics, Odessa, a couple of other groups like that. I played with Skrillex, Stevie Aoki, and well, last Christmas, Chad came into town and he's like, "Hey man, I think I'm ready to do music again." So I sent him some of my stuff and I was like, "Hey, what do you think?" And he's like, "Man, this is bad." And he's like, "I like it a lot." And he's like, "We should team up, man, and do some stuff." And, since we've known each other since junior high, I mean, it's one of my oldest friends. I was like, all right, cool. Let's just check it out and see how it works. So I already had some stuff kind of already worked out and laid out. And I sent it to him. He kind of did some stuff on it too as well. We mastered it and we were like, oh yeah, this is going to sound really great. Then we started working on tracks and it was like, wow, man, this is freaking meant to be. So kind of kicked off from there. And then I'll let you go now, man.
All right, cool. Yeah. When you said bad, I thought it was like just bad. The A was a little delayed. I'm just throwing it out.
I had to like,
we were all worried on this couch. We're like, what? Like, why are you guys here? So like I'm old school Dallas, old school music. Probably just about anyone who's been around the industry forever in Dallas knows who I am. I worked on my own stuff for years under the name Sector 7, and then later collaborated with a buddy of mine, Kelly Reverb, and we were under the name Southside Reverb, and we did a bunch of singles and an album, and then one of our tracks ended up on this small little movie called Blade.
Go get on it.
There you go. Go get on it.
Go get on it.
And
That's a jam. That song is a jam.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's sometimes I'm just like over it, and then every once in a while, like it pops up and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, that was a fun track. All right.
Weekends ago, surprise.
That was hilarious.
And I want to add one little thing with that is that track is in a prominent place in that film. And Chad, they were the only people not signed. Is this right? You were the only guys not signed to a label at that time. It was on that.
No, we were on a label, but
you were? Okay.
The deal is we weren't the only ones, but we were one of the only ones that weren't on the soundtrack for whatever reason. We were in the movie, but we weren't on the soundtrack.
It's like a major part in the movie too.
Yeah. It's the funny part about that is that it was at the time it was like, oh, it's just like a little indie film. We don't know if it's going to go anywhere. It has Wesley Snipes, but like even Wesley Snipes hadn't blown up yet, right? Like he'd done some stuff, but not like he exploded. And then, history's past. Here it goes. Like, all right, great. I mean, if you love any type of movie in that genre, like you're definitely a fan of. If you're and you love any type of dance music or EDM, then you can't not like the movie Blade. But
okay. Well, on that note, because of your guys' expertise, want to share with you God's Menu. This is their biggest song. It's got over 542 million views on YouTube.
Wow.
And it's 5 years old. And to preface it, to remind you guys, it's an 8-member band. And they are about 18, 19 to 22 in this video. They are their own producers, so this is their music. And this is like the premise about this song is because in Korean pop tends to be a little bit more friendlier, traditional, poppier-ish. These guys are like, yeah, we're not doing that. And so they had a lot of haters. They were called noisy music. And so if you actually look at the words, they're talking about God's menu is we have a lot of different ingredients, style of music. You're bound to like something we put out. So the analogy is, cooking and construction because they're building up music or testing, like experimenting. So there's a lot of imagery here is what I'm basically saying. So
wait, hold on. Whoa. 1 moment. I mean, that was a very hard pivot, by the way. I just want to call that out because I'm also going to do a hard pivot right now. And we want to thank Rollertown in Frisco, Texas. Rollertown Beerworks. Thank you so much for allowing us a space here to be able to share what we're about to share.
This place is really nice.
Right?
It is all the nice things.
Did you see the giant outdoor area too?
Yes.
Fabulous. So we're going to do a lot of other things here, and they have a lot of special events. So check them out. And here we go.
Pivot back. Yeah. I was going to mention it, and then I got excited about telling him. So, yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. Give me your initial gut, and then we're going to keep going. Cool?
Okay, great.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, he's such a sucker.
Hey.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Damn.
Got me going.
I mean,
Drop the bass. I mean, come on. Like, what else do you need? Like, I want to hear this on a giant PA. Why do I have to hear this through my headphones?
Yes.
It almost sounds like something we would make.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It's like, we're definitely along the line, this scenario. Like even how they were cutting it up and coming in between the vocals and then the breaks and then the bass, like very much in our style, actually. So
especially
really
the
cool.
intro. The intro is something that we would have definitely probably put in one of our intros. Or
he loves to cut up the vocals and then pop it in, and so and I like to then take the bass and stretch it out.
Yeah,
so
right.
it's like there's like a perfect combination,
and it has like a nice little trap feel to it too.
How can you not move to that?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I mean, instantly. I mean, it is definitely like when I first heard it, I was like, whoa! Like everyone's reaction is always like, oh, that first note. You're like, oh, okay, they're not messing around, right?
It gets right to the point.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't grab anyone in the first 10 seconds, then I don't know. Good luck.
Exactly.
Right. On point.
Okay, so Matthew, I know now's your second time looking at this. What do you think? Any changes from your?
No, I mean, I had the same initial reaction that it was something I would love. That would be nice in a club, like cool in a club.
Yeah.
I would listen to it for sure. It's a jam. I think as we kind of get further along and talking with them, then it becomes the bigger story. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I dig the song for sure.
Awesome. Okay, so
Keep it going.
So you guys always have the ability to pause and hit the space bar if you want to make a comment, or if you just want to talk over it, just talk over it. Cool?
Cool.
All right.
I just want to take it in.
Yes, that part.
He's got red and blue eyes. They do like anime stuff, by the way. These two are two of the producers.
I cannot hear you, by the way.
Oh, very good thing. That's the leader of the band. This is my favorite. He's cute.
Hey. Yes. Hey. Ooh, my favorite part. Yes. I love this sweet spot right here.
That's my boy.
Okay. Here we go. Hey.
Nice.
Yes.
Right on.
Pretty cool.
Right?
That's awesome track.
So they often will add Easter eggs. So they're saying the next.
What's that?
They'll-
Okay.
And so they're saying the next song is Backdoor.
Oh,
Which
it's
is
like a
teasing.
Marvel film.
Mm.
Give a little
Teasing.
preview of the next one at the end.
And I really love this. At the end of all their videos, they have their saying, stray kids all around the world, you make stray kids stay. The fandom is called Stay. And so they're really, really like interactive with their fandom and they sing to them basically a lot of their songs.
The funny thing is like when it says Stray Kids, it's like that totally sounds like something Matthew would have written.
For real.
I mean, it sounds like it would be from one of your comic books. I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
Nice.
Stray Kids. That's still like totally sounds like one of your guys.
Okay, so what do you guys think?
So I would say, talking production wise, I like their transitions. There's a lot of portions of it that kind of remind me of like how Bad Bunny does his things, you know, in the transitional portion of it with like, it goes from like trap and it almost comes down to like that kick, you know, with the 4 on the floor kick, kind of breaking it down, and then with the singing, and then all of a sudden slaps you right back in the face. So I do like their transitions a lot.
For me, it's like the overall production is just really killer. Sucked me in like immediately. I love all the change ups of the bass and the beat. The verses are rock solid. The build ups are rock solid. For me, the chorus kind of throws me off. I just feel like it personally. I just feel like it doesn't even. It feels like a completely different song.
Right? Yeah.
I just I don't know. For me, if I was producing the track, I would have did the chorus differently. Like I would have them come together differently, or like maybe have it start off with all of them in chorus like that, and then mangle it back into the bass or something. Like I would have twisted it back into the track a little bit more. It almost seems like it almost sounds like a whole different song to me when they go into the chorus.
So here's
Almost
the thing
having
for
that
me.
intro.
I love that they do that. Although I do love what you're saying is, start it out in the beginning and then kind of weave it in. Like that actually would be pretty cool. Because
Yeah.
it would like tell the whole story.
Be a little
kind
bit
of
more
thing,
cohesive.
Right? Yeah, it would be a little bit more cohesive. But I kind of like the fact that it's a little random because it's so unexpected.
Yeah.
Because there's so much expectancy in the music that we have out there today. I mean, like really, you already know
Formulaic.
what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here it's like, wait, what just happened? Hold that front
Yeah.
door. What? That back door. Like,
I can't. I one thing that again, I have the same question when I first heard the song is doot doot doot. Is it just saying doot 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 doot, or does it mean something in Korean that
Yeah.
I do not know? And same with tang 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 tang.
Dang, I don't.
A do. A
Hey, that's all I got to say to you.
Who brought that song up when we talked with me?
Yeah.
When we were talking about it was that song.
Yeah.
What does
Right.
that mean? That means nothing, right?
Dude,
Well, I don't speak Korean.
yeah, I mean,
That's funny.
did you ever read the book How to Write a Hit in 30 Days from the KLF? I mean, like they talk about that, and they're like, it's not about what the lyrics are or aren't. It is about storytelling, but it's also how you pull it all together and bring it into something cohesive that also grabs somebody's attention and keeps them engaged. And for you, the chorus does keep you engaged. For me, the chorus kind of throws me out of it. I'm just kind of sticking to that. Like this is what I'll say to you. You mentioned that. It's like, as far as storytelling, I'm all about storytelling. I'm about engaging and keeping the audience engaged. And he knows this about me. Like I know so many times, like I hear a drop and then it goes back into the same thing that was before. And that seems to be a trend now. And it's like, to me, it's like, if you don't layer one more thing in there when you come back, because I want something new to additionally engage me and pull me in. Right. And if you just go back to the same thing, it's again you're not really telling the story. You're just telling the same story we told last time. It's like, even if it's only 3 minutes. But so what I'll say about the chorus again is it just goes into this kind of Candyland kind of scenario.
It does.
Where the rest of it's kind of like I'm not going to call it dark. I'm just going to call it it's warm and driving, and then all of a sudden we got to go in the candy store. So overall though, the track is amazing. I like it. It's like, wow. Okay,
all I know is I need to find this book by the KLF.
Oh, dude, it is amazing.
Nice. That's wild.
Okay.
It was a short. I think I have. Yeah, let's have to let you borrow my copy.
Okay.
I don't think you can get it anywhere, but it's an amazing book, dude. And you need to read it too if you never read it before. It's like,
apparently we have to read a book now.
Yeah, from the KLF. You guys know who the KLF is?
Know the KLF.
The old school, like the KLF. It's 3 a.m.
Y'all don't remember that track?
It was like a huge hit in the 90s.
Wow.
I mean, they had hit after hit after hit.
Know that song.
I was busy having a child in the 90s, and so
Well, she mentioned 808 State, so I figured you might know who it is. But like,
808, if you know 808, you know KLF.
but they were,
I probably do, but I'm really bad with like, if I hear it, I'll know it. But I'm really bad.
we can play some of them, but like,
you're right.
Catchiest rhythm.
Okay,
Yeah,
that sounds like a future.
I love that you all sang it for us, though. That was
I
really
know.
cool.
That made me bad.
I mean, it was a mega hit, you know?
Yeah, it was a mega.
I mean, if I say, change my bitch. You can scratch that.
I love that
Kick that
song.
out.
I used to
Change
dance.
my bitch.
I used to dance to that so much.
Yeah.
I danced to it
But you
now.
know what it is,
But you
right?
know what it is.
I would
so-
dance to it now.
Smack.
All right. Okay. So,
Oh, yeah.
Smack.
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah. Whatever.
second song. Okay. So they are K-pop, so they could do all sorts of. Do you guys want another hard hitting popular song, or do you want something different?
Just
Whatever you want to play. Because
No, what
we're
do
not
you
going to know. We're
Something
not going to know
different.
Something different.
Something different.
That way we'll get
Whatever's
a different
best for you.
perspective of it, and
Yeah.
then we can give you our opinion on that one.
All right. So, okay, this one is like number 9 or 10 of their most viewed.
Number 9.
And I think it's like 180.
Number 9.
Really
And
well.
it
Number
was released
9.
about 2 years ago.
You guys don't know what that is. Then
Oh, I know
number.
number 9. All right. So this one, everyone, we're going to do Chk Chk Boom. I know it's okay. This is more commercial sounding.
Right on.
And
We're okay with
they
that.
obviously you could see they have collabs. So the premise around this one is there's graffiti all over the city, and there's a newscast trying to figure out what's going on. And basically, what they're saying is we're so big, we're blowing up, we're all over the city. Okay,
Right on.
taking over.
Is that a Marvel character right there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's Wolverine.
We're gonna
Looks like
find
Wolverine.
out.
That's Wolverine.
It's recommended to stay home.
Oh, there you go.
What the hell's going on? What? So,
I was in there for 30 minutes. What? No.
no.
The one thing. A toilet? Yes. A sink? No. Toilet paper.
Stupid.
Good evening. And thank you for watching CCB News. I'm Ryan Reynolds. And we have breaking news.
I've actually heard this song.
What's the budget on this thing?
정통항목세계 조점도 맞춰내제 빠른 계획도 허점없이 완벽한 판도 왜소 춤춰 내 플랜대로 keep going But this life is regular 승리를 너무 과식
Hey. All right. That's the first 30 seconds.
I mean, that's a lot of fun. I mean, like, I tend to, I try to not do this, but like, I just immediately start picking everything apart. He knows me. I can hear the nuance of every instrument in there, but man, Even the synth sound that they used and the compression that they used on the main bass line, like they could even take it off even some of the other instrumentation and just even simplify it. It would still just be banging. Yeah. It sounds awesome. I'm loving it.
Yes. And you have heard this one already, huh?
Yeah, I heard it. As soon as that first little intro comes in, I go, I already heard this one.
Okay. All right, so we're going to power through this.
Recommended to stay home.
Why didn't you mention there's no toilet paper here?
What the hell's going on? What? So,
I was in there for 30 minutes. What? No.
That's funny. That's stupid.
I know.
Thing. A toilet? Yes. A sink? No. Toilet paper. Good evening. And thank you for watching CCB News. I'm Ryan Reynolds.
I thought he was about to sell us cell service.
Right?
세계 저점도 맞춰내 재빠른 계획도 어김없이 완벽한 판도 외서 춤춰 내 플랜대로 keep going But this life is regular 승리를 너무 과식했지 배불러
Like reverse kick or bass that's in there too, like rolling back up like every 4 to 8. That's pretty dope too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You hear it right there.
Just pull out my trigger, I got that. I'm a pop, take a shot, chase you down my girlfriend by one night, snipe them. Filling up my truck, yeah, you want that ride? Boom. Hit you like a truck, I'ma make you fly.
He's so hot.
As that reggaeton, Bob.
I mean, they're not children.
They're adults.
They are
They're legal.
However, I can't.
Legal. I don't care. You could have. You for yourself. I love that he does that.
Feeling on my truck, yeah, you want that ride? Boom. Hit you like a truck, I'ma make you fly. Vamos, I know that you want it, boom. Lobos, we can let's stop on it, boom. Ra-ta-ta-ta, I'ma make it, boom, boom, boom.
Hey.
Vamos, I know that you want it,
Boom.
Chaos, we so catastrophic,
Boom.
Ra-ta-ta-ta,
I'ma make it.
boom, boom, boom.
I like this dance move right there. Right? Here.
You're totally gonna make us dance at one point.
We're gonna learn this dance. You guys are gonna learn to dance with us. Okay.
Hey.
Well, not done.
And the crowd goes
done.
wild.
Not
Oh,
done.
we got the Marvel moment.
Yeah.
That's it for us tonight at CCB News. Join us next.
This time it is a Marvel
You
moment.
guys been seeing that? For a while. Pretty long. Yeah. Right. Any chance that you're, looking for an older, less agile member? Maybe?
No, not whatsoever. Adios. Goodbye.
Yeah. And then,
My only disappointment was his face was not burned.
Nice.
So apparently he did that without Marvel's permission.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
I was gonna say, like, I wonder when he got
Wow.
paid for that. So,
Wow.
both of them.
Wow.
Or maybe they just did it because they
if
liked
Marvel's
him.
smart, then they're okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, they
Is
should
is
embrace
the play there?
Yeah.
It's not chastising that guy. Like that's like a step in the right direction.
it. Yeah, 100%.
Jeez.
I just
They're
have one
massive.
question.
Uh-oh.
Did you learn those dance moves so that when we play, you can do those dance moves?
Yeah, we're gonna need you
We're gonna need
Saturday
you
to do the
Saturday
dancing.
to
I
do
knew
the
those dance
dancing.
moves before we even got
Okay.
here.
Okay,
I'll
Michael.
hold you to it.
You got your penny loafers on.
I'll hold you to it on Saturday.
You know what was really funny that I noticed because out of my peripherals, like, so we're like making gestures to different layers and elements of the music, and then you guys are making gestures only to the lyrics. So it's funny. So it gives you an idea of like who's listening to what.
Yeah.
How our brains work. It's probably
So
kind of funny.
So true.
Yeah. So I mean, for me overall, like it's funny. This song is more cohesive and like I feel like the chorus was more fitting for the track. If you see like it often. That being said, I feel like the first track was more of a banger than this one, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
This is like
Totally
had a lot
two
more
different
going
styles,
on and like a lot more intricacies throughout the track. It really changed up a little bit more. This was kind of, mostly
Commercial.
the same all the way through,
Yeah.
I felt it's more commercial, mainstream, friendly airplay.
Yeah.
Very much.
But I like the first track better personally, where if I had to choose between the first one and the second.
It actually had a little reggaeton vibe to it.
Yes.
So,
Latina approved.
Yes.
exactly. Exactly. All right, Matthew, this is your first time watching Chk Chk Boom, right?
Yeah.
And what'd you think of that?
I sort of fall into the same, I guess, mindset that this is definitely, like you said, more commercial. It's, it's a nice song, but the beat on the first one is the banger.
Right?
Yeah,
right.
that's
It just
the banger.
slaps.
Yeah.
So, okay. So I think what we're going to do here is, for the first episode here, because you guys are going to stay for a little bit more, right?
Of course.
We're going nowhere.
You're stuck with me.
Get out to plow us away from these microphones.
I know. It's so funny. Like, what's the name of this place called again?
Rollertown.
Now you got to cut that out.
Beerworks, right?
Yeah.
So why would we leave?
Hey.
Yeah, it's called Beerworks.
Beerworks. Why would we
know.
leave?
Salud. Salud.
Yep.
Cheers.
To my
Listen,
soda.
For those who drink, we've got something for you. For those who are on the sober of it all and or just maybe sober curious or need to be, got some Coke.
Sober curious.
Sober curious.
I don't even know what that means.
It's a thing.
Don't know what that
Soda
means.
and lime juice.
All right.
Soda
So,
and
hey,
lime.
real quick, want to promote you guys one more time. So, tell us who you are, where we can find you, all your handles, all that good stuff.
Go for it.
Hey, we're Kings of Confetti. You can find us at kingsofconfetti.com. And there we have kind of our own link tree where you can get links to our Spotify, our Beatport, our Apple Music, YouTube, you name it. We've released 3 new singles over the course of the last 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months, yes.
And we have more coming, on top of which we're working on a radio-friendly track as well. So we're really excited about that. So, beyond that, we're playing this Saturday at Insomnia in Fort Worth.
In Fort Worth, correct.
And give us a little rundown of who we're playing with and everyone that's going on.
So
there.
we're playing with a good friend of ours. He hit me up and he's like, "Hey, it's my birthday. Any chance you guys want to play?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, man." You always got to do stuff for your friends. And he's like, "Well, what do you need?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, you just tell us what you need. We'll be there, man." So it's at Insomnia in Fort Worth. We're playing from 11 to 12 because his wife is playing after us and he's playing last. So if you guys can come out, that'd be awesome.
Are we name dropping him?
Yeah,
or
so
are
I'm
we
saying
just,
it's
teasing that
John
nobody
Wayne. And by the way,
goes, or-
as I was waiting for the name too.
like, hello.
And he just
I don't
came
like
off
the
of
name drop. I don't like the name drop. I
He
like
just came
surprises.
he just got
we need to get the people there.
he just come off a show in Las Vegas and now he's going to be
Yeah, he
here
did
and we're
balls.
opening up for him. So
Nice.
Wait,
that's
who did
pretty
you say?
dope.
Because I missed it.
John Wayne.
John Wayne,
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all get that?
not the cowboy.
I mean, maybe.
we are in Fort
Maybe.
Worth. I don't know.
Yep.
It's Fort
Resurrection.
Worth and it's John Wayne.
That would be awesome.
That would be great.
Maybe
That
we
would
should
be
ask
awesome.
Matthew because that's his stomping grounds over
Right
there.
on.
Pun
Yeah.
intended.
Oh,
right.
that's
All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks so much for the first reaction. So, wait, Stray Kids, are you guys interested in more? Are you guys potentially
100%.
in
Yeah.
it? And you like it? So, yay,
Yeah.
guys. This wraps up this one. See you later. See ya.
Awesome. Thank you.